Good morning. I hope you had a good long weekend, and here we are on Monday, April 13th, and there's snow on the ground. So here's your attendance quiz for the day. If you click on this right here, um, change it to yes, you're watching this video right here. You're going to learn about this today, so I'm just going to give you this up front as sort of a pre-teaching thing. There are two types of lenses today. Today you're going to talk about refraction, which is what we call it when light bends going from one material to another. Last time you talked about reflection, which is when light bounces off of a material. So the two types of lenses are converging. A converging lens is a lens that will bring light rays together and focus them to a point, called a focal point. Diverging, which is the opposite, a diverging lens will spread light rays apart so that the light will actually appear to have come from the focal point on the other side of the lens. You'll learn more about this in just a little bit here. So if you submit all, that should give you your points right there. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview about your lesson today. I want you to notice that it says homework TBA. I am working on some short review assignments to review all the 5 lessons that we have to get you ready for your test, which will be this Wednesday and Thursday. This will be announced and available to you probably starting tomorrow night, which would be Tuesday night. I may change that slightly, but I will send out a mass email when these assignments become available, and they'll be short and kind of targeted towards reviewing some of the main ideas to get you ready for this. Okay, so here's what you're going to do today. First of all, as per usual, there is the learning question, then the practice question, and then the do question. And as you can see, I've added some more over here to finish this assignment up. Again, just like last time, the notes are on a slideshow, and this slideshow is much, much longer than even yesterday was, or I'm sorry, last class was. I do not expect you to write all of this down. So let me just show you what I wrote side by side with that 59 slide PowerPoint. I focused on the dual nature of light, which is the first probably 20 slides, and I gave evidence for why light behaves as both a wave and a particle, and I wrote down the main ideas. Then I wrote down some examples of the images and phenomena produced due to something called refraction, which is when light bends going from one material to another. So I wrote down some examples, and I wrote down the two types of lenses with pictures here. Remember, the point of this slideshow and of taking these notes is not to have a whole bunch of stuff written down. It's to get a picture of what you're looking at for the day and to learn the background. So please read through these, take your time on this, and again, a lot of these slides are just pictures, so they don't take very long. I would imagine that this slideshow will take you 20 minutes if you do a decent job on it, and that includes the time to take the notes. Then you can answer these questions right here and move on to the practice part. Now, if you did the practice part last time, you noticed that one of the mirrors you were studying was kind of complicated in terms of what types of images it produced, and then the other one was very simple. The same is true with lenses. So today, to learn about lenses, there is a couple links that you got to use, but you really need to read this. Okay, so the first link right here, if you click on it, you can open it up and make it big if you want, or you can just play with it in the little miniaturized window. So here's the object. You can drag this object wherever you want. The image is over here, and you can see converging lens is selected. To change it to diverging, you just click. You can actually go back and practice mirrors if you want as well. Okay, so that's the first link. You need to kind of look at that to give yourself an idea for how these two different lenses produce images. Now, the second link is right here, and this is an actual practice interactive where you're going to be going into it. You've seen this before. I've showed you this before. You type in a name, and you actually enter the activity. It's not a very long activity. There's not 3 different levels, but you are clicking in these different boxes to produce what type of image it is, and then you select real or virtual and you check your answer. Okay, so I got that one wrong, but you get the idea. So that's the second link. Practicing there will really help make sure that you understand the different types of images that are produced today. So today, converging lenses are the ones that have options to produce, so you have to study them a little bit more than diverging, because diverging always produces the same type of image. Okay, you'll figure that out once you get into this. On the last one, there's an image here, and you are just describing it. There's another image here, and you are just describing it, and then you move on and finish the lesson. So there's a bunch of different lens setups, and you're supposed to just describe the image. You're going to see this LOST description all day. LOST stands for location, orientation, size, and type. And so there's options for each one. Okay, so the attendance quiz should be done. The lesson for today, with the notes and the questions, I would imagine it'll maybe take you 45 minutes total. Later on, I will be sending out an email when this is available, but remember, your homework hasn't been posted yet. I will send an email alerting you of when those practice assignments are available to get you ready for the test. Good luck today, and I will see you soon.